Welcome back, everybody. My name's CrainBramp, your old brainiacs, and this is episode 2 of our Enshrouded mini-play, and this is, of course, the Hollow Halls update, and there's something new you can do, which is actually sit. So, good morning, welcome in. Let me go on and get up. We have got so much to do today, guys. So let's look at our quests really quick. We still have the same 2 quests. We have the Ancient Spires and also the Flameborn altar and the base improvements. I think we're going to try to do that first this morning, and then we'll do the Ancient Spire. Once we open up the Ancient Spire, that should open up our companions, and then we can see how long it's going to take us to collect those. I also want to get some crafting going. I really didn't do much while in between episodes. I put a roof over here because I got kind of tired of it. I tried to do a peaked roof, and this room is offset some kind of weird way, so it didn't work. And then I put a door on here because I got tired of fast traveling back, and then I don't have a way out of this room. Anyway, and I made one wall torch and put right there because I don't have any resin. Anyway, we got a lot to do today. We're gonna immediately jump right in. We are headed over to the big question mark. Oops, I already had a waypoint there. And we're going to go see if we can get our spark and get our base improvement. And then we got a long episode ahead of us. I'll see you guys there. Looks like we found a village with some wolves and a nice little vantage point to take them out. Man, this definitely took me a minute to get here. It's all the way back through this mountain pass, winding up here, and they're freaking these stupid bats everywhere. Yep, that have poison. Flame Sanctum. This is definitely looks like a place. Waypoint reached. Look at that. Got some containers to loot. And, got a question mark over there. Oh, my backpack's full. Of course it is. And there we go. A spark. What is this over here? These lovers sought refuge in the flame, but it warms them no longer. Offer it spark at the flame altar in your home. I appreciate that. Read, please hold your tears and sit by my side. Let us gaze over the valley as we've done before. The setting sun and falling leaves are like our brief and precious time. Let us share these hours before they're swept away by the shroud. Come rest your head on my shoulder, my daffodil. Yours forever, Salim. Ah, Salim, it sounded like you had a good relationship. Anyway, let's break this stuff open. Not bad. Some bandages, a health potion. Let's see exactly where we're at. So there is stuff over here, and I believe I brought... Nope, I left it at the house. Do I have enough stone? I need 1 more stone. Yoo-hoo, stone, where are you? So you can place flame altars down and then use them as basically teleport points. So I'm going to put one down here so that I can fast travel over here and be near this Flame Sanctum and also this side of the map for now. As we continue upgrading our base, and I'll show you when we get home, you can put down more of these. So let's fast travel. All right, there we go. Let me put all this stuff up really quick. All right, so here's just our general crafting right there. Our secondary crafting. Here's our food over here. I actually found some tomatoes and some corn cobs while I was out, and I don't think I've found those yet, so it'll be interesting to see what those are like. All right, before we get started, let's go on and strengthen the flame. We have everything. We have the spark from where we killed the boss. We have resin, red mushroom, bone, shroud liquid, and animal fur. It'll take the flame to level 2. It'll give us a capacity of 4 altars instead of 2, so I could make basically 2 more teleportation points. My shroud passage level goes up to 2. That opens up some of the harder levels. I get a character tribute bonus and 5 minutes to 6 minutes in the flame. And the spark of knowledge has erupted within. Ready yourself to unveil the secrets of our past. Find the 2 ancient obelisks of the Springlands to learn the world's fate. A story of rot and fire. Only those who seek the truth shall find it. All right, so what is going to be our next thing? So we're going to need wax, salt, 5 sparks. I've got the charcoal. We're going to have a scavenger matron. Okay, so we have to defeat that boss next. And then we need 5 shroud cores to upgrade our flame altar. All right, I'm going to craft some arrows and a few other... one thing I do have to do really quick that I did want to say before we go. I'm going to grab all these runes because if you look down here in slot 4, I've got this misfortunate mace that's legendary. And these upgrades are actually pretty badass. It's got 10% health leech if maxed all the way out. So I wanted to see if we've got enough runes to actually enhance this all the way. So 12, 15, 18, 21, and 24. And that sucker is capped out with 10% lifesteal. Now, I don't always need melee, but when I need melee, we got 55 runes left. I want to be able to do some dirt. All right, guys, we are on our way to the ancient spire. The road is blocked. A grappling hook is required to cross. Well, you know what? I'm just obstinate like that. So... knock, knock! And I think that was it. 2 guys guarding the place. They didn't even notice that I knocked their door down. Looks like we have a small camp over here with something to read. The lightning sets the skies ablaze. It is my only source of light since the fire was doused by this merciless downpour. Of course, I had seen the clouds gather before I left to search the hidden tomb. I had tasted the threat in the breeze. Despite the warning signs, he pushed me to venture forth. You can wait out the storm, but the water may smother our treasure in mud. Can you bear to see our empire wash away, Gareth? Oh, that silver-tongued devil. The tomb is close by, but wind and rain bar me from venturing further. These creaking trees scarcely shelter me, so I'll surely be... Yeah, you were a little bit more than soaked, buddy. I'm sorry about that. I will take that right there, and yeah, it looks like our tower is right there. Yeah, look at that right there. That is a spire if I ever saw one. Ancient Spire, Springlands. All right, let's get our wand out. Make sure that we are set up and ready to go here. The Ancient Spire, Beacons of Light. These spires stretch to the firmament and deny entry to those who are unworthy. The ancient breed enters, but I never see them leave. I have 2 theories. The ancient spires are somehow connected to one another, and the silent ones travel between them as they please, or the ancient spires serve as a burial site, similar to the flame shrine. The ancients store all knowledge of the land in the flame here when they leave the mortal plane. One way or another, I cannot enter. When I step on the ornate plate, nothing happens. What a shame. Balthazar. All right, there is the ornate plate. Let's go on and use it. So basically the way these work is that these plates lead up a level until you get to the top of the tower. And there are usually doors in the tower that have these little unlit symbols above them, and you have to find these lit symbols, which are basically buttons for you to press to open the doors. For example, I do this, that lights up, the door opens, and there's usually treasure, or you have to go some way to get in there. Ooh, a hunter's bow level 3. Yeah, I'm gonna salvage that for runes. Ancient Spire, Springlands fast travel. So we made it to the top. My pickaxe broke right as I got here, so I can't finish looting the rest of these, all of these containers. But, I mean, look at that loot, man. I picked up some greater healing potions, greater mana potions, so a heal staff charge, a really nice Shepherd's Lightning staff, 4 stars. So we're going to upgrade that probably. A Shroud Survival Flask, some Wisp of Light. I saw some bone meal in here, just all kinds of stuff. That's why I like breaking these containers open in these. So these ancient spires open fast travel points all over the world and reveal ancient knowledge of Embervale. Venture forth, child. The land must be reclaimed. 5 new markers added. Let's take a look at that. There's a whole bunch of them. So we have 5 unknown locations. We have a story of fire and a story of rot and a couple of more elixir wells. I would like to drop everything off. I don't think we're ready for an elixir well quite yet. So let's go on and fast travel back to the house. I'll see you there. All right, I've put everything up, made me a new pickaxe. Let's commune with the flame. The ancient vaults contain voices silenced by the shroud. Yet some sparks still linger, lingering in the dark. A hunter, once the fiercest in the land, and an alchemist with knowledge of the ages. Awaken them, for they will help you along your journey. So there are our first 2 companions. Oswald doesn't have anything to really say to us. Yeah, I know, buddy. I don't have anything to say to you either. So now that we have this staff, let's do 2 things. Let's grab these runes. Let's grab this flame altar, if I can speak today. And then I don't know what they're doing in the food, but we'll grab these fireball ones so that we actually have some spells to use with that. Now let's see if we can actually upgrade this staff and see what it gets us. Mana regeneration and critical hit. I'll tell you what, we will take that for now. I don't know if I've got enough to do all of them. I do. That probably uses most of our runes. I'll have to make sure that we keep our eye out for weapons to scrap. So, yep, we're down to 14. All right, so let's take a look at our map. We're going to go get our first companion. Either the hunter or the alchemist. The hunter is closest, so let's set the elixir well as a waypoint. We'll grab that on the way, and I'll also hit the hunter vault. Here it is, the Hunter's Vault, and it looks like some of these scabs have made some fortifications around here, and we need to deal out some punishment. Come here, boys. All right, we've fought our way past the hordes of baddies, and it looks like we got a little parkour puzzle here. Appreciate it. Just go on past that. Make sure we don't hurt ourselves. Oh, God, that was dicey. I don't know why I did that. There was probably a grapple hook for that. And there is the glowing egg for the hunter. Awaken the survivor. That also opens our scout gloves. Athlon Scree the hunter is unlocked and ready. Let's take a look at our map. So we have the alchemist over there and a story of fire on the way. So I'm going to go home, drop everything off, fast travel to the elixir well, and head to the story of fire. Interesting. I found a location here called Woodguard with a respawn point in it and a couple of things of lore. A small caravan of refugees arrived today from the Kindle Wastes. A long journey. I've never been good with strangers, but there was no time to tattle. I dove into work dressing the wounds. A battle for life and death, even now. Sadly, some lost. We put them to rest in the crypt below. May the northern winds guide them in the afterlife. There's one who might live despite it all. A deep leg wound, but maybe not too far gone. The wounded, Salim, smiles a lot. Says he owes me his life. Just luck, I think. Oh, there's a glowy green monster down there. Okay. Let's fireball him. Ow! Oh, you need to die, sir. The new arrivals have wasted no time breaking ground, building something. Their determination is fanatical. A flame sanctum, Salim says. Some nights I've lingered near the caravan, Salim insists. Over the fire they talk of their home, the sands, and the creeping ruin. So much sorrow. Salim says I'm like a daffodil, the first sign of spring. He's a fool, although a sweet one. Some more lore in the middle of the shroud. Curses. Last night's wind made a mess of our church, or what was left of it. Everett was right. We should have reinforced the roof with some of those building blocks. He'll relish in that, too. Now I must patch the holes, but I can't recall where I placed the blocks. I thought I saw him near the church, but I can't find him anywhere. Did my eyes grow tired with age after all? The church in Woodguard hides building blocks inside. The villagers wanted to use the blocks to repair the roof. Find the blocks to obtain a new building material. Rumors hint at the existence of a hidden tomb in the Springlands. Find the location, descend in the depths of the catacombs, and bring home the loot. Well, we need to check the church. And there we go. Take that right there. We have our hidden building blocks. You know, it's pretty easy. Once I looked, I was like, oh, there's a bunch of just stairs going up. Loot's always at the top, so. There's a waypoint that was a question mark. It is an ancient obelisk. Humanity will fade as all beings do. Their light will flicker and die, untouched by the eternal flame, meaningless and minuscule. In the face of near endless insight, burning brightly, turning to dust as we turn to fire, an endless cycle of ruin and turmoil. And that finishes our fire quest. So we're going to set the ancient vault as our destination, and we are headed that direction. So I definitely took the long way around, but we are here, and so are some people about to get wrecked. And after all the foes have been brutally vanquished. Oh, man, there we go. Alchemist Apprentice gloves. And Balthazar, the man that we have been reading his notes, has arrived. So it's fast travel back to the house that we go. All right, let's see what the flame has to say to us. Another survivor awakened. The alchemist will prove helpful by crafting potions and healing tinctures. Well, we can definitely use that. So let's get our summoning staff and put him down. I actually kind of put him down in the wrong place. I'll pick him up later, but I was trying to put him over there by him. But anyway, a miracle. I join the living once more. I am Balthazar, an alchemist. I craft potions and other fare. In the world of living... The world of living calls me once more. I'm a huntress. I can help you survive. Let's not squander our time. So, surviving together. I've survived long enough to know when there are others like me. We need to do more than persevere. We must settle down, grow crops, revive the land. There's a place I remember. Another ancient vault was built. You should search it. Finding salt. There's many things we lack. Without a steady supply of salt, it'll be challenging to preserve fur. I might not be from here, but I know the land well. Here, I'll mark a location for gathering salt in your journal. Don't disappoint. Oh, man, she's just absolutely just judging us. Finally, scrap arrows, even though they cost scrap to actually make them. But she has the flint arrows, which are cheaper. And then she has flare arrows, a drying rack, animal fur, a resin torch, which lasts longer, a wax torch, the scout set, which is physical and magical resistance, wall decorations, all kinds of neat stuff. Let's talk to Balthazar. Carpentry. Another set of hands will be useful to us if we ever plan to expand the base. I, for one, could use more storage for my potions. I happen to know the location of another ancient vault. Why not look around? Hey, why not, man? Eternally magical, we are specks of dust. In a whirlwind of stars, my friend, do you dare to reach out, wishing to grasp a piece of eternity? Perhaps obtaining an eternal spell would suit you. I know one was buried in an underground tomb alongside its dreadful master. You could use it to do a lot of good. Now what have you got? So health potions, shroud survival, fireballs, very nice. We need tar for that. I've got some going, and bone meal. Ice bolt, grinding stones, bug dust, glow dust, shroud core. Boy, just what does it take? Shroud spores and a shroud liquid. Okay, so we can make those. Very nice. A spiritual cane and our alchemist armor. So let's make a grinding stone, a drying rack. Put the drying rack down. Put the grinding stone down. Not sure how much I'll use them at this point, but we're going to go on and put all these purple berries in here and make some dried purple berries. Cook a little bit of wolf ribs. Make 100 flint arrows. Speak to the flame. The hunter is alive. Perhaps she can reveal a thing or two about survival in the Shrouded Lands. You're a little bit late on that. I already talked to her. All right, let's take a look at our map. Looks like we have the Eternal Spell over there, the Ancient Vault, the Farmer. So we're going to fast travel to the Ancient Spire, and from there, we'll head north to the Farmer. Looks like we got a dungeon right here. We'll stop off and do that. Ah, great. Creepy spiders. Some bone blocks. Drop off and grab this flame shrine on the way. Ferndale. Well, this looks like a whole bunch of folks that need some butt spanking. Alright, I gotta watch myself. These guys are a little bit higher level and a bit more dangerous. Everyone has been spanked appropriately. Let's take a look at these boards. We are all weary and for lack of rest, but I assure you, I will have more tinctures and remedies soon. Please be patient. You can pick them up at the tower. I notice some of you are turning towards unsavory means of protection. I beg of you to refrain from extreme measures. Black market solutions are highly volatile and dangerous. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt. You can't know what consumption of such elixirs may possibly cause. Balthazar. And the following protections must be taken against the Shroud at all times. Don't venture into valleys or near river basins. The Shroud can overtake you quickly. Avoid contact, do not breathe it, and be sure to shield your eyes. After contact, medicate immediately with approved remedies and quarantine. Please, only take prescribed medicine. Stay clear of the elixir. Its long-term effects are unknown. Balthazar. Alright, I've had to take kind of the side way here because there are monsters everywhere. I've also been collecting fireflies. But, as you can see, we are here. Doesn't look like there's any more guards. Ancient Vault Farmer. Oh, this is going to be a big vault to clear. Level 5. We might as well go on and spend some skill points. Now is a really good time. So we have 4 points. I still am just really thinking that Archer is the way to go for the moment. So I'm going to unlock Eagle Eye, which gives us better zoom. And then we need skill points to do the others. There's number 2 way over there. That's number 2. No guardians. And hello, Farmer. New location charted. Emily Frey the Farmer. Well, that's one. Let's see. We got a Flame Sanctum over there, Lone Thistle, an Elixir Well. Man, there's just a whole bunch of stuff up here. So since we're actually this far out, I believe, yes, I did, that I brought a flame altar with me. We'll go on and put it out here, and then we'll head back to the house and set the farmer up. And I guess since we're just putting them all right here in a row, hello, Emily. Let's take a look. Also, the hunter wants to talk to us. The world opens up. You're doing it, Flameborn. You're healing the Springlands. But our world is vast. Trust me. I've traveled it plenty. Set your sights on the ancient spire in the Revelwood. It will open up our world more. We're all with you. Why, thank you, Emily. Let's check it out. We got some seed bed, farm soil, and flower soil. If you think we're powerless, do not fret. With my hand spindle, I could craft better armors for us and increase our chances of survival. I lost it during my escape through the Revelwood in days long past, near Westcott when I laid down to rest. Don't wait. I've got your back. You don't have my back. So we have almost 2 stacks of bones. So I'm going to throw an entire stack of bones in here and let that queue up and get us 100 bone meal. All right, I've got everything put up. I've got all the companions moved. I moved them in here. We've got 4 of them. There's only 2 left. Who are we going to go get? We got to complete our collection here. So we got the Ancient Vault Carpenter and then the Hidden Tomb entry, which is, I'm going to assume, going to be the DLC. So let's do the Ancient Vault Carpenter first. We don't really have anything close to there. I guess we'll fast travel to Springlands, and then we'll fly out kind of southwest from there. Well, while I was moving on my way through here, I seem to have also found the salt quarry and a bunch of frickin' bugs. But I guess as long as we're here, why don't we grab some salt? Jesus Christ, they're everywhere. All right, there's a little area of non-shroud over here, and I managed to get almost 4 stacks. I just got tired of fighting the bugs. I was killing their nests, but it was just a pain in the ass. So, yeah, I'll see you when we get there. I'll take that flame shrine. All right, this looks like the place. The Ancient Vault Carpenter, and there are just a whole bunch of bugs down there. So, come on, boys, might as well get with it. And gave us some restore time, and we're right at the Ancient Vault for the Carpenter. Well, I had to dig through here, and yeah, she's just standing there. And look at that. A carpenter. Oh, man. Cade Hawthorne, the carpenter. Man, that was a long trip over here. Like, you have to come. So this is all Deadly Shroud up in here. So even when I hit the saline quarry, there was no way through. There was this little bridge right here, but I couldn't find it. So I ended up having to go back to the Ancient Spire, go to the Flame Shrine, go to the past the Ancient Vault of the Hunter. I checked out the Southern Caravan Camp, and then basically came down this way and came across here to here. So yeah, long way to go. A lot of crap to fight. Even had to dig my way into the vault. Now, let's see if we can get out of here before I die from the shroud. And, yeah, we'll fast travel back home. And there is Cade, our carpenter. Let's go on and talk to him. So, tombs and treasures. Flameborn, I've got that. Flameborn, you've got that spark. We share a passion, don't we? Architecture, art, grave robbing. Preserving forgotten beauty. It's rumored that our queen was buried, although none know where, alongside her curios. She's got no use for them now. She's dead. Ha! So why not go exploring? New location charted and building. You know, I helped build Morwenna, named after my most peaceful auntie. I built many a town around here. Ever seen Deadwin? I think I left some of my half-timbered blocks there. Why not check? Finders keepers. A new location. Let's take a look at his stuff. He's got a kiln for that. He's got, an advanced glider with some linen. All kinds of new comfort stuff to throw in there and decorative stuff. Even got some secret doors out there. So, yeah, look at that. Oh, we got more people that want to talk to us. Equipment lost. Where is it? I used to have a chest with me salvageable materials, but it got swiped. I'm telling you, somebody took it while I was sleeping in that damn pod. Ask around for me, will you? Someone here is a dirty thief. Who's a thief? Who's a thief? Is it you? What are you? Carpenter rescued. Another friendly face. This one will make a fine addition to our roster. Alchemist mortar. Up, you lost some shit too. My trusty mortar is lost. I suspect it's in my tower in Lone Thistle, in the deepest depths. Please find it for me. My abilities will be much greater with it in hand. Descend into the hollow halls. By now you've encountered the hollow. Skeletal husks, animated by ire and the curse of the flame. The legends say they were banished into grand underground halls of unknown origin. I discovered one such hall during my studies, but I could not enter. Maybe you can. Best assemble a team if you have one to descend. We got all these people want to talk to us. What's up? Beware of the hollow. My dear, the alchemist asks you to enter the hollow halls. Beware of the hollow inside. These thieves conspired to claim part of the flame and were cursed by the ancients as punishment to never feel the warmth of another. I almost pity them. I don't. They were trying to steal shit. Equipment lost. Oh, God, you too. An equipment chest? Keep it down, will you? Oh, you're the thief. Yes, I borrowed it. Wanted to finish some old projects, but, you tell old Oswald I might lose my other hand. Get this. I'll tell you where to find it if you keep quiet. I can't guarantee that, but okay. So the ghastly catacombs that house the hollow are real. My Aunt Ellen used to tell me stories, but well, you know her. Always a tale teller, that one. If old Balthazar has seen them himself, then it must be true. Oh, think of the materials, the architects, and the treasure. I wish my little legs could take me there too. Sorry, buddy. You are trapped here in this room Hi, everybody. Along with all of y'all. Boy, y'all make a couple, don't y'all? All right. So, let's see what the next thing is to strengthen the flame. Oh, that's right. We have to have a scavenger matron head. What is it next to actually upgrade the altar? Actually, we have that. So let's go on and upgrade the altar. The altar is now level 4. It's 120 by 120. That's a pretty big area. All right, guys. I think that is a great place to leave it. We have all of the basic companions. We don't have the new update companion. I know I called it the DLC companion, the new update companion. But they're in the hollow hall. So next episode, we just have, we have so much to do. I need to build out the base. I need to make all the new crafting stations. I need to get all the new crafting moving. We need to go get the last guy. We need to craft new armor. Oh, there's so much to do. Also, I cooked a bunch of food, as you can see. So we're going to leave it here. I'm going to go through these real quick and just show you what I got. Thank you guys for showing up, man, hanging out, watching the vid with the community. Many thanks out to my Patreon members. I could never do this without you guys. And remember that we will be back next time for episode 3 of our mini play of Hollow Halls Enshrouded. And we're going to fill this place out up here. And I will see you then. Peace out. You guys have a good one.